Today, during the phase 2 reopening of the New York City economy from COVID-19. Hopefully YouTube doesn't give me any issues today using this phone. I deleted the YouTube app and then reinstalled it. And I also power cycled my phone, so hopefully it doesn't have any problems as it's having as of late. But we'll see. One thing I have to say before I started this walk, if you're in Williamsburg, the restroom in McCarren Park is open. During these times of the reopening of the New York City economy, bathrooms can be hard to come by. But McCarren Park is one of Williamsburg's popular parks to hang out. You can already see people here sitting on the lawns with their bicycles. This person here is reading. People walking their dogs. The quality is messing up again. Let me just check real quick. Why is it doing that? I don't know. Right now I don't see the quality bad on my other phone, so I'll just stick with it. But it's always better to check early rather than later. But as I was saying, there's people here. Yeah, it was buffering. I saw that. I'm gonna stick with it though. I think it's only temporary with the cell phone connection. Once I walk out of this park here, I expect the connection to be much better. Aaron Solomon's asking if I edit my videos before I release them. Most of the times I don't do much editing. But sometimes I'll trim the length or I'll cut stuff out if it's not appropriate. Like during my walking Chinatown video, I must have had a sneeze attack and I sneezed like 5-6 times in a row, and I just replaced the sound from all those sneezes. And if you're watching the video, you can't even tell it happened. There's people here sitting under the tree having a good time. Quiet park here in Williamsburg. Someone hit their softball over here, didn't retrieve it yet. Adam's saying it looks like they're throttling me. Well, they're not supposed to throttle me until I hit 25 gigabytes in a month for the data plan. I checked and I only hit 15. So I don't think the throttling is an issue. Alright, so I'm going to exit to Bedford Avenue and we'll check out how Bedford Avenue is. Because Bedford Avenue is a trendy place for a lot of people to hang out, go to restaurants, get a drink, and go shopping. Travis Cable with $2 from North Carolina. Come pick me up. Wish I could. Maybe you can develop some and just go, Zoom, come here. But thank you for the $8. You definitely fly here with those superpowers. Robert hates when that happens. You get the sneezing bouts as well. That's not a fun thing to have when you get a sneeze attack. Okay, here we go. Bedford Avenue. Let's see who's outside today. Which restaurants are setting up tables, who's out getting pizza and socializing. Here's a retailer, Sam's Home Goods. What they got for sale here? Potting mix, houseware, and plastics. You know, gardening now is a popular activity for people. Nurseries, I heard, were even running out of plants. So in a few blocks, I expect to see a lot more people walking the streets. Right now, there's some restaurants, but it doesn't really pick up until I get past like North 9th Street. This is North 11th. But we do have some nice residential homes here. Different architecture. Originally, Williamsburg was named Bushwick after the Dutch. They called the area Boswijik, which means town of the woods. But that original Bushwick did not include, it included a large area of land from the surrounding neighborhoods. It includes the modern day Bushwick, Williamsburg, and Greenpoint. So this entire area was named Bushwick. And then they all developed their separate identities and grew up differently, so that's the difference in the names. Nice mural here too, let me check it out. Sometimes you miss by some of these murals as you're walking by. Look at that, huh? Chris Hansen is saying it's a trendy place for hipsters now. Yes. And before Williamsburg was trendy, there was another neighborhood across the water which was trending. And that was the neighborhood of Soho. And if it wasn't for Soho becoming too pricey, then Williamsburg may not have developed into the trendy place we know today. Because artists originally made the abandoned lofts in Soho famous because they found the area inexpensive. They bought properties there and they rented out spaces there. They made their art. But as Soho got more trendy, they got priced out and they looked across the water to the first stop in Brooklyn along the L train and they found Williamsburg. So Williamsburg at that time was industrial and didn't have much use, so they turned Williamsburg trendy. And now Williamsburg's trendy and it's getting expensive here and they're looking further east. And now parts of the western part of Bushwick are trending. That's how it usually is. All right. Hashtag fight for street art here. Casper C with €5. Always interesting. Thanks. You're very welcome. Thank you. Appreciate it, dude. You're awesome. USA channel wants me to go to the Jewish area. Yes, that's past the Williamsburg Bridge. There's North Williamsburg and South Williamsburg. A difference between the two areas. So this is the main area of Bedford Avenue with all the restaurants now. You've got Bedford Gourmet Food, the Stone Flower Bar. No, it's not a bar. That's a vintage shop. So you can go in there and get some different clothing and trinkets. David Hoffman saying, yeah, yuppies took over Soho. Artists and hipsters move in this place and now they're moving to Greenpoint. Yes. And the What yuppie stands for is a shorthand form to call young, I think it's called young urban professional. That's what it means. One Colecat 81. Great live stream as always. Which borough do you think is benefiting the most from phase 2? The most from phase 2, which borough? Definitely not Manhattan. I don't see Manhattan, at least the core of it, very crowded right now. Definitely Manhattan, Brooklyn or Queens. Definitely Manhattan, Brooklyn or Queens, benefiting the most from phase 2. I don't know what the origin of the word hipster comes from. I think it is a reference from the word hippie back in the 80s, and I don't even know where hippie came from. Maybe it had some reference to like the punk rock scene back then. But hipster and hippie are two different things. And even people who get interviewed, if they're a hipster or not, there's some funny videos online of people interviewing people who live in Williamsburg what a hipster is, and they can't even define it. Some people said, oh, it's if you wear a long beard, you're automatically a hipster, or if you're a trendy person with lots of disposable income, you're a hipster. But I don't really like these acronyms. They're kind of strange sometimes. Yuppies, hipsters, and hippies. And for those of you who play Team Fortress 2 or used to play Team Fortress 2, Saxton Hale hates hippies. Here's Zizuka Polish American cuisine. Very good restaurant. I've had a meal from here before. Also a note for to fix the sidewalk here, because this is moving.
You do away with this floor already.
Yeah, I know.
You know why it's so slippery in the winter?
Oh, it is. Whoa.
It's slick as shit. You can go flying in the winter.
Really? I
It
think.
gets wet, and with the snow.
Yeah, you know why? I think it's marble.
Yeah,
So.
especially these side parts. If you're wearing sneakers, you could go. Just
Yeah, I was just walking on it, and
happened to me before. This
oh
side
my
looks
gosh,
already seen its time.
it stinks.
Time to
Yeah,
get rid of it.
definitely. All right.
Again.
It's good to see what they're doing here with this bar, Vera Cruz on Bedford. Counter service.
You were doing that for all the day.
Definitely an accident waiting to happen. I agree, because I was walking on the side there and already it shifted on me. And this is on a sunny day. So that person there is a local, he knows. Blues Improv, old guy, here you go. Hippie comes from the 60s, counterculture movement. People that are protesting the Vietnam War in particular. Okay. Here's Davies Ice Cream, custom ice cream here. But it is closed until further notice. Davies is not in business right now. See you soon. I like the smile. See you soon. Oh, it's too bright. There we go, much better. See you soon. Okay, Joe's Pizzeria across the street. Same one as same company as the one in the West Village. They've got outdoor benches available, so you can go there and have pizza on the bench. And Travel Reviews DIY with $2, saying hi from Connecticut. Thank you. Thank you for the $2, man. Here's Fabian's restaurant. They've got tables and chairs also. Now, one thing I want to remark about the outdoor seating, it is great that these restaurants are able to offer outdoor seating. And they're very fortunate that the weather hasn't been too bad recently. It's been sunny. But when the weather gets bad and it starts raining, outdoor seating is going to be a challenge. And also, if it's cold out, right now this phase 2 opening happened at a good time because it happened in the middle of the summer, and right now people don't mind to be out. Could you imagine if the phase 2 reopening happened in the winter when temperatures are in the 30s or below? No one's gonna want to dine outside at that time. Here we have the Caribbean King. They have here jerk chicken, jerk tofu, curry chicken, oxtail bowl. KMMP76 saying phase 3 begins July 6th. Well, that's if all things remain as it is now, headed in the right direction. But, you know, dates can always change. Even phases can change too. We can always go backwards. We can always go backwards to phase 1 if, you know, things get really bad. So don't really count on it just yet. We need more information before coming on a conclusion like that. Gregory here with $5 saying good tour. Thank you. Thank you so much. There's a lot of unknowns now with this. Look at this, the Apple store. They have a lot of guidelines now you need to follow. Thank you for visiting Apple today. Limiting the number of people in the store for safe distancing of 6 feet. They check your temperature before you go in too. And they ask you questions. If you answered yes to any of them, you can't enter the store. That's how it is. Apple's very strict. Detroit Siggy with $2. Bottle of water on me. Thank you. I'll get a bottle of water when I get thirsty. Sammy Wu with $1. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. And I want to say something also. I did take a COVID test on Monday. It was very quick and easy, although a little bit uncomfortable. There's 2 tests that they offered. One is the nasal swab test and the other one's the blood work. I haven't gotten the results back from either yet, but I did hear that if you are positive for COVID, they'll tell you within 3 days. So they didn't give me a call yet, so that means I probably don't have COVID for the nasal swab test. But the blood work, I'm still waiting on. The blood work determines if you have antibodies for COVID. Thank you so much for COP 15,000 from Yan Carlos Matos from Barranquilla, Colombia, Miss New York City. Stay safe. You're welcome, dude. I hope you stay safe too. Here's the Metropolitan pool, swimming pool. I did hear, I think on sometime in July, the city's opening the public beaches, so you can go for a swim finally. Right now the beaches are open, but swimming's not allowed. Here's the other Magnolia's. Martha's Bakery, I'm sorry. There was another Martha's Bakery up the block there. But this is an excellent bakery. Park Avenue gentleman grew up on Grand Street in Williamsburg. That's the next street here. Let's go to Grand Streets. Martin Sanchez with PN5 from Peru. It's good to see you always. Is everything okay there? I have to say one thing. Everything's not okay here because New York City is still recovering, but at least it's getting better, and the more activity that I see back on the streets means that New York City is recovering. So it's not okay, but getting better. Kevin's asking what happened to the supermarket close to the D train in Chinatown. That one, unfortunately, is up for rent. I was very upset by that supermarket grocery store closing. I also heard that another business in Chinatown was not renewing their lease. So it's unfortunate. That was the Hop Shing restaurant. They had some of the best fast food you can have, the best roast pork buns in the city. And unfortunately, they won't be coming back. But such is life. The pandemic made a lot of businesses go out of business, and it's very sad. There's Vanessa's Dumpling House. Great place for some dumplings. And Old Man Hustle. Rishi Joshi owns this Nissan. Nice car, man. Smooth ride. It's nice and clean too. Hey, you want? All right, I'll show it to the people here. Why not? All right, we got some service here. So this is what they're selling in the wine shop. A lot of stuff in here.
How many people? You got 1,000 people?
I got 1,000 people watching. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, let's make it cool.
Okay.
My buddy Matthias over here.
All right. How's business been? All right, that's good. Yeah, finally, phase 2 is awesome. All the restaurants opening up and everything.
What do you like to drink? You have a preference for wine? Maybe for your kids, what would you like to do?
I'm all right. I don't actually drink. Yeah.
No drinking at all?
No drink at all. Yeah.
Make sure you come to see us, guy.
Yeah.
Bottle shop in Williamsburg. All right, we'll see you all here.
All right, man.
Okay, we'll be in charge of that, you know?
All right.
We're all over the place, too.
That's right, folks. If you want to get drunk and get some things to drink, you come here. All right.
Man over there, too, though.
Take care, man. Good luck to you all. All right.
See that?
Oh, my YouTube is Action Kid.
Action Kid?
Yeah.
Action Kid?
Action Kid, yep.
Wow.
I have almost 150,000 subs now.
Really?
Yeah.
So I can see what we're doing right now?
Yeah.
All right.
It's live right now.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Nice.
I walk all around the city, no matter where.
Wow.
Yeah, but I'm based in Queens. All right, man. Take it easy.
Thank you so much. Good luck.
All right. So that was the bottle shop in Williamsburg, Bedford Avenue. Benji's saying they just want advertising. I mean, my whole channel is advertising basically. When I walk through a neighborhood and I shout out certain shops and I walk by them, The whole thing's advertising. I advertise for everybody. So it's not like I'm just doing them specifically. Take a look at this mural here. This is so cool. Look at this. I even advertised for this mural here, and you can't, like, you know, there's no button here to donate to this artist. Oh, here it is. Instagram handle. Woods Art. Oh, we have a life-size pigeon there. Flowers. The J train. The former Domino Sugar Factory. The Williamsburg Savings Bank. This is a fire mural. Martin's asking where I am now. Bedford Avenue and South 2nd Streets. There's Khao San Thai across the streets. The New York City Department of Sanitation on the job. Watch this, folks. You see that over there? That's a full litter bin. Let's see how quickly they dispose of it. And also over here. Oh, come on. That's such a poor traffic decision. They just cut off the garbage truck. Wait a second. They're not collecting the litter bins? Oh. They're doing this one over here. Garbage time, folks. These sanitation workers do not get enough respect. Here it goes. No, wait, they're not gonna make the truck eat the garbage just yet. Are they gonna pull the handle to eat the garbage? All right, here we go. It's gonna eat the garbage. Nom 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 nom. Oh, no chance. That garbage stood no chance. All right, folks. City Bike Walk East saying I don't know how I could stand the smell. That's why I was half a block away and I zoomed in. I didn't go right up to the garbage truck. Yeah, every time I stream there's a problem with trash right here. What's this? New York's a dirty city. It's just a matter of the facts. There's a big problem with New York City's trash. I even went to the sanitation headquarters in Queens the other day when I walked College Point. What's going on here? Traffic's back, traffic's back. this car can't get through, and then this car can't get through, and then this car can't get through. And then that car can't get through. Mystic G saying I should visit Ramlersville one day. I covered it one day in one of my videos. It's very annoying to get to. I don't think I'll go back there again anytime soon, but you never know. Here comes a subway. And the subway doesn't have too many people on it. That is the J train crossing over to the Lower East Side and the East Village along the Williamsburg Bridge. Here comes another one, folks, right here. I hope you like that underbelly subway view. And if you look at a old picture of New York, this is what you might see. But New York has changed a lot. Here's the entrance to the Williamsburg Bridge pedestrian walkway. And there's another train passing. Here's a pedestrian plaza, a pizzeria outside. They've got a lot of space for tables here, so good to see that. Now this is one of Williamsburg main streets, Broadway. Every borough in the city has a Broadway. Queens is the lucky one, it has two. Man, the trains are running really frequent now. I really admire the MTA. They really have frequent train service now. And they're keeping the trains clean. The buses are running all the time. So real props to them. I'm waiting for this light because it's a long street. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna make a left here and show you two very historical places. Right here is the Williamsburg Savings Bank building. There's no more Williamsburg Savings Bank anymore, but this building in particular is famous for its domed architecture. This was founded in 1851. Back in those days, there was no FDIC insurance, so you could deposit your money there and lose it all if the bank was bad with your money. So instead, what the banks did to boost confidence is they built these grand buildings made of marble and imposing architecture. So you'd see it and be like, wow, look at this building. I want to put my money here. That's how the banks were able to get your money. But the Williamsburg Savings Bank is no longer. I was reading an article that says that now it is HSBC, or it's merged into HSBC Bank. Yeah, it does look like a church. You can see a lot of these fancy looking buildings all throughout the city, like the Bowery Savings Bank in Chinatown. So folks, nowadays, if you see a large building looking like this, it could be a former bank. I'm not sure what the current status of this bank is now. It might be a hotel now. Maybe I could zoom in on it. But right now it is the Wayland. That's what the sign says. The Wayland. Anyway, the other famous place I wanted to show you right here is the Peter Luger Steakhouse. The Peter Luger Steakhouse. This is where you get all your fancy dinners and your fancy cuts of meat. They're famous for their steak sauce, the Peter Luger steak sauce. All right, I'm gonna go on Driggs Avenue, right here. I am in the neighborhood of South Williamsburg. I came from North Williamsburg. I'm gonna walk through the southern version of Williamsburg. In this part of Williamsburg, it is home to the largest population of Orthodox Jews outside of Israel. So you're gonna see a completely different demographic from the north part of Williamsburg. Max Farber with $4.99. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. Now the Orthodox Jews here, as by their name, they're very Orthodox. They do things a lot of times traditionally. They have their own religions and values, and sometimes they don't really appreciate things outside of their culture, like technology. I think most of them, they don't have like fancy phones. They only have simple cell phones.
That's gangster.
Oh, thank you. All right. I'm not really an expert in Orthodox Jewish traditions and values, but I do know some like general things. They do have large families. They have traditional clothing, and sometimes according to different days of the week, they'll dress differently. So walking here is kind of like walking into the past. Waiting for the light here. Okay, let's go. Steve's sign has some more information. saying it should be mentioned that not all Orthodox Jews are Hasidic, notably modern Orthodox, and there are Jews who are conservative and reform, and there are Jews who are not religious. Yes, everyone's beliefs are different. One thing I don't like to do when coming down this neighborhood is to come here on a Saturday, because that is considered the Sabbath, and the Jewish do not really embrace with technology on the Sabbath. They don't even drive cars, and they don't like people coming here with technology during that day. So it's better to come here on Sunday. Sunday is when it's little more lively out, and they're more accepting at that time. Okay, I was gonna cross the street, but it's still so busy here. Walking commuters saying it ends typically on Saturday at sundown. Yeah, definitely I don't like coming here on the Sabbath, because there wouldn't be too much activity on Saturday anyway during the day. VF with 20 bucks. Thanks to you, I have my Loud Mini. Oh, I'm glad you got it. That's such an awesome thing to have on your bike. It's really good for safety. I'm glad that I was able to recommend you to that. Okay. We'll see what's going on in South Williamsburg. I'm gonna go on one of their main streets called Lee Avenue. Lee Avenue, there's a lot of activity going on. So here's the start of Lee Avenue. Terry Perry. Definitely a lot of traffic picking up. Jolie, the Loud Mini is a car horn designed for the bicycle. You can get it at loudbicycle.com. Here's Roebling Street, Lee Avenue, and Taylor Street. 3 streets in one. I guess I'll cross now. The 2 main streets to this neighborhood are Lee Avenue and Bedford Avenue. And let me add this correct. Lee Avenue turns into Nostrand. The camera's changing. It does look blurry. Let me take a look here. I think it looks okay. It got blurry out. Yeah, it is a bad signal. Maybe I'll go to the right. I'll go over to Bedford Avenue. Maybe the signal will get better. Technology issues like this. But I'll keep going this way. I'm gonna head over to the right. Yeah, the quality is really bad, but I'm gonna walk over to this corner and walk back up. Hopefully that solves the signal issues or the quality, because this is really bad. Usually Verizon has been working very well, especially up until now, but it got poor. All right, now it's better now. So, oh, it's much better now. So it must have been like a dead spot over there. I don't think I'm gonna walk through this part of Williamsburg, unfortunately, because I don't think the quality will hold up. Instead, I'll walk back up to Broadway and I'll show you the Broadway area of Williamsburg. All right, this is much better, good. So I'll just stick with this route. Robert Parker is asking if I'm using the same subscriber as I did yesterday in Jackson Heights. Part of it, I started off with Verizon, but then I switched to T-Mobile. But I'm not using T-Mobile today, I'm using Verizon. It seems to have worked so far up until just recently, like 4 minutes ago. I'm not sure what this building is, but they have some writing in front here. Maybe it's a school or a public residence. By the way, folks, back there was a mulberry tree. You can eat the mulberries right off the tree. I had one in College Point, Queens the other day. It's really good. Waterboy Tango asking if you can travel to New York or do you have to quarantine 14 days? Only if you're traveling from one of the hotspot states that the local government has put out as a list. John Walter grew up with Jewish people. He also loved Jewish food. Probably the most famous Jewish food in New York City is the deli, or the deli sandwich. If you go to Katz's Deli in the Lower East Side and you get the pastrami sandwich with the mustard, believe me, you're gonna be surprised. Also, someone mentioned Russ and Doris as well. Yes, another great restaurant. But yeah, Katz's Deli, great place if you want Jewish food. Also the Reuben sandwiches, yes, definitely agree with you. Steve Sign saying the quintessential Jewish food is the bagel. Oh yes, absolutely. Bagels are a main staple for many New Yorkers. Massa Milano asking if I think you can come to New York in September. That may be a hard guess. I don't really know. It's really hard to tell. At first, a few weeks ago, I was saying October was good, but now I'm not even sure if October will be okay to come travel here, because who knows? Because now we're hearing about more cases spiking throughout the country. Now it may look like next year. But playgrounds are still open. Bedford Playground has many children here playing now. Waterboy Tango saw my video last week in Flushing. You bought 50 masks for 20 bucks. You think the Flushing price of 10 to 13 is very cheap compared to Costco. But also you have to be careful, because if you get those masks, I've gotten some from street vendors also, where the quality is so bad you would just wear them and then the strap would break. So the quality may not be as good as the ones in Costco that you get from Costco. I actually prefer these cloth masks. You can rewash them and they're also better for the environment. And these cloth masks too, they dry very quickly. I just run them under some soap and water, hot water, and then hang it up. Air dries in a few hours and I can reuse them. All you need are 2 cloth masks. You wash one while the other one is being used. That's it. There's also many tutorials on YouTube how to make your own mask. Noble Eagle saying I'm wasting my time with the mask because there's no one around here wearing masks. Yeah, there's some people who believe that. I mean, right now the governor's order is that people have to wear masks in public if they're unable to socially distance. There's some people who agree by that, and then there's some people who don't. That's just the way it is. I see some people here comparing the Orthodox Jews to the Amish. The Amish are very similar to the Orthodox Jews, but they're still very different. The Amish are more farm folk, and I think they live off the land, while the Orthodox Jews, they're more religious in their practices. Over here in Williamsburg, you can't really do farming. Yeah, there's a lot of different scientific opinions on what and what not a mask can do for you. Some people say it protects against the virus. Some people say it doesn't. Some people say it restricts your breathing. Some people say it's only to keep others safe and to make people comfortable with you. It really depends who you ask. And then there's a lot of debate on the virus itself too. Oh, it's airborne. No, it's not. It's on surfaces. It's not on surfaces. Just wash your hands. No, you gotta wear a face shield. Just like anything in our world now, it's actually getting very tiring. Oh, Trump's this, Trump's that, Cuomo's this, Cuomo's that. The Democrats suck, the Republicans suck. My politicians suck. I suck now. The world sucks. Oh, Black Lives Matter is a sham. If you don't say anything, that means you're a racist. Oh, Black Lives Matter, you have to support it, or else you think that it's you know, I don't know anymore. All right, we're back to the Peter Luger's Steakhouse. Let's go on Broadway now. Back to this view of the train. Whoa, whoa, whoa! I'm walking here, man! I think that driver said, I think he said sí, which means yes in Spanish, or I see. What? What was wrong with that person? I had to really say it that time. I should have banged on his hood like the real midnight cowboy guy. Boom, 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 boom. I'm walking here, man. I'm walking here. Up yours, you son of a bee. And then give him this thing. But, you know, I don't want to do the symbolism that YouTube doesn't like. Yeah, that was a New York City moment. Definitely. I actually had to say it that time. Judith saying what happened. You may have to rewind a little bit. I think I have to rewind that. That's a New York City moment to remember. Here is the Williamsburg bus plaza. Catch a lot of buses here to different parts of Queens and Brooklyn. Some take you over the bridge, some take you down to King's Plaza, into Bushwick. Here's the check cashing business. New Pretty Hot Nail Ink. What a name for a nail salon. Why do you need a nail salon called the New Hot Pretty Nail? The more adjectives, the better, right? That'll really be a nail salon to remember. New, hot, pretty, trendy, red, white, blue, sparkling, beautiful, loving hair salon and nail salon. Yes, fit adjectives. Include everything in there. Why not? And then can you imagine describing where your nail salon is after going there? Oh, where'd you get your nails done? Oh, I went to new, hot, pretty, pink, beautiful, loving, this and that, loving, amazing nail salon. Can you remember that? And the person will be like, what? Thank you so much for that. $5, mom and daughter travels. Be careful, I miss my home. Love, Brooklyn born, Floridian now. Thank you. Here is the first subway stop in Brooklyn, Marcy Avenue Station. J, M, and Z trains. By the way, the rapper Jay-Z named his nickname after the subway line, the J and Z. Marcy Avenue Station. Whoa, a lot of garbage here. I squeezed through though. So this is life underneath the elevated subway line. Mr. Bones on tour, €5. Love my walks. Thank you. Thank you so much. You got a real melting pot of cultures here. Robert with $25, man. Thank you. Last act was good for 25. All right. Thanks. I'm happy you appreciate my improvised comedy. This subway station needs a makeover though, and a new paint job. It's not really the prettiest subway station. Let's go up Marcy Avenue because that's the name of the subway station which it serves. 99 cents pizza, folks. It's only 99 cents. Here's E&D Scissors Barbershop, open for business. I saw 2 customers in there. Did someone yell my name? Did I hear Action Kid? Maybe I'll wait here for a minute. Action Kid's watching me? Where? What? Okay. Someone knows me. Somewhere. Oh, up there. I have a viewer from there. Williamsburg, Brooklyn, folks. All right. Take care, man. Bye-bye. I knew I wasn't hearing things. Who else to be yelling Action Kid? Here's Marcy and South 5th. We'll go into this park over here. Marcy Green Center. Ooh, broken glass. Maybe I won't go in there. And there's like tons of garbage over there, so I'd rather not. I mean, I haven't gotten like glass stuck in my sneaker or anything like that, but just the thought of stepping on a piece of glass and going through my sneaker and into my foot, not a good thought to have. I don't want to be out of commission and not being able to do my walks, so rather be safe than sorry. For me to go in there, I'd need like my iron toe boots. That's why also when I was in College Point that day and I filmed the beach with the sunset, I didn't really go too far because one, there were a lot of mosquitoes there, and two, I wasn't wearing the proper footwear. I felt the sand just like sinking in my shoes. Thank you for the $3, Eric Lobo. From Astoria, love my walks. Oh man, you're so nice. Thank you, fellow Astoria neighbor. Ma's asking if I have tiger mosquitoes in the US. Oh yes, we do. I actually got bit by the tiger mosquito when I was on the beach that day. I don't know if I could show you my mosquito bite, but it's mostly gone. But I have to say one thing though. Being that it's a pandemic and I don't usually carry hand sanitizer. I was carrying hand sanitizer with me. I put that hand sanitizer right on that mosquito bite before it really started getting itchy, and that just killed most of the swelling. So if it wasn't for the hand sanitizer killing off that mosquito bite, I think it would be so much more itchy right now and swelled up. So the faster you could put rubbing alcohol or hand sanitizer on a mosquito bite, the better it is. All right, so this is a strange intersection. I don't really know how to cross the street from here. I go that way and then that way. Well, I guess I'll go this way then. You want me to go to Metropolitan? I think it's close by. It's right here. Right now this is Grand Street. Grand Street to Borkin Place. But yeah, I'll head up to Metropolitan. Victor lives a block away, yes. I got some locals now guiding me. I know where Metropolitan is. In Tall Pine saying happy day. Happy day to you. Here we go, let's go. Metropolitan Avenue, and I want to make this before the light changes. Done. You know what I also want to do, folks? Since I'm Action Kid, let's do this. Woo! Let's do this, folks. Woo! Whee! I haven't played on a playground forever. Wait, this slide's too small for me. I'm too big. All right. Wait, what's going on? I can't go out this way? All right. Why didn't they open up that entrance? Oh, I gotta do one of these. Ah! Hard to balance on that. That's why I didn't become an Olympic gymnast. Robert Parker with another 25 bucks. That's another one good for 25 bucks. Wow, dude. I don't think my comedy's that funny, but I'm glad you think so. Thank you. These folks here are playing basketball. I mean, I would have gone up closer to them, but there's no more sidewalk on this side. Jack is asking if anyone recognized me yet. Yes, on Marcy Avenue, just past the subway station. Can this place get any more green? Even the door is green. Green, 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 green. Snowy Eel, that was you yelling. That was an awesome moment in my stream. I was kind of wondering, like, who's calling for me? And I looked all over the place. And then finally I noticed you on the top floor. I think someone stepped on this mattress. I see footprints on it. All right, folks. Which one of you ruined that mattress by stepping all over it? I think I know who it was. It's Blobby Dylan. That's a really funny name for a handle there. Blobby Dylan, after the musician Bob Dylan. All right, Metropolitan Avenue is not too far away. Future is metric saying, I'm lit tonight. You have a great mood today, bro. I'm glad you think so. I'm really glad you think so. Thank you for the $5. I think there's a mess of underground pipes and utilities here. Nima tube with €3. Have a soda break sometime. Yes, I think I will once I find a place that sells some drinks, because I am getting thirsty. So you see here, there's pipes on this side and this side. And then this over here is the gas line. And it goes that way. And then it goes over here, and then it goes up there. That's the gas line. And then there's a Breonna Taylor over there, which shouldn't be on this building. And then this says, I got a male sexual organ for your female sexual organ. But I like to call this vandalism and graffiti, which should not be on this building here. Eva says I'm doing a great job, love my sense of humor. I'm glad you think so. Alright, finally, I'm at Metropolitan Ave. This is another main street in Williamsburg. A lot of activity goes on here on Metropolitan. People here hanging out, having dinner. Here it is, Metropolitan Avenue. By the way, folks, nice sunset coming down. If you look behind me here, that's a nice sunset. If I was by the water, I'd probably stay there and watch the sunset come down for a little bit. You can even see my shadow over there. Hello. Hello, shadow. Here's Union Ave and Metropolitan. The G and L comes here. There's the 525 Deli Grocery Corp. Dunkin' Donuts. There's an Indian restaurant to my right, but it seems to be closed. All right. Oh. Thank you. All right, $2.75. There's 3. Thank you. Okay, I got my Bai antioxidant. All right, I hope everybody was able to restart the stream. I got a little bit of signal problem there. But this is what I got from the store. Buy antioxidant infusion, Panama peach. Let me open this up. All right. Hard to balance with just one hand. But cheers, folks. It's warm out. Very sweet. It's got 1 gram of sugar though, even though it's sweet, so only 10 calories per bottle. Kevin wants me to buy another cupcake for $6.50. That was definitely one of the most expensive cupcakes I ever bought. But you know, you have to taste what a unicorn tastes like once in a while. Here's a delivery biker about to do an order. Oh, that motorcyclist is speeding off somewhere. And another one too. In America 3, I did post a unicorn cupcake on Instagram. I absolutely did. Here's frozen margaritas to go. Zona Rosa. These people here are all enjoying their dinner time. PAJ asking where I catch the 7 from here. The 7 train is not near here. I need to go into Queens to catch the 7 train. If I keep continuing on Metropolitan Avenue this way, I'll eventually hit East Williamsburg, and then I'll hit Maspeth and Queens. Robert asking if I do a live stream of Macy's fireworks. The city announced the fireworks is still on. Wow, that I didn't know. Last I heard, they were gonna do fireworks from each of the 5 boroughs for 5 minutes each in specified locations. But I think if I live stream the fireworks, I may have some issues with cell phone signal because there's such a competition for bandwidth. Last time I thought I was going to be able to live stream the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. I tried doing that. Within like 10 minutes I got kicked off because people were using the signal so much. So I don't think I'll live stream the fireworks because of that. The same thing happened when I tried to live stream the Taipei 101 fireworks in Taiwan. And I tried doing that and then it got cut off. I had to record the video and then post it up. live streaming it didn't work. Whenever there's a crowded area with lots of people expecting to use social media, then live streams generally won't work well. Unless you have like a dedicated line. Beyond the Matrix, asking when I'm going to Staten Island. I hope I'm able to go out there soon. It's just difficult for me because of how far out it is and how much time it takes to get there. I don't really enjoy waiting for a boat to come just to get to Staten Island. Yes.
Good.
Yeah, you want to be on? Okay, this is Mario and Sons Meat Market. Yeah. So he's willing to get back to business now. People want to get their meat. They've got slab bacon, hamburger, delicious sausage, franks, and quail. Yep. Are you Mario? Okay, we're talking to the Mario. So we're talking to the owner. Mr. Mario's here. All right, thank you. Good luck to you. Hey, how's it going? All right. Do I remember you? Maybe. You are?
We met in Manhattan with my son, do you remember?
Really?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
I saw you. I didn't even realize that you were filming live.
Wow, that's crazy.
Domino Park with my Vespa.
That's nice, man.
I enjoy your channel.
Oh yeah, it's great. This is like deja vu. We meet again.
Go to Manhattan Avenue, make a right, and get a nice gelato at Fortunato Brothers. It's right there.
All right, I got it. I'll get it after I finish this drink here. Got it.
You're live, right?
Yeah, I'm live. Yeah, Fortunato Gelato. I got it. All right. He knows. All right. Take care, man.
I can't believe I keep running into you.
Yeah, I know. It's like, it's so random.
I'm surprised I'm allowed to have a photo studio.
All right. Got it. So he knows. Manhattan Ave, we gotta get a gelato. I don't want to get too much because I don't want to have to run for a restroom again. But let's check it out. I do have to buy the gelato because 2 people recommended it. All right. Gelato. Oh, there it is. There it is. You know what? Let me wait before I go there because I want to throw this out in the garbage bin. There's a garbage bin on the corner there. I need to use that one because this one over here is full. No, I'm not I am going to the gelato place. I just need to throw this out because I don't want to carry it. The garbage bin's across the street. Okay, is it time to cross yet? So many cars now. Ruby Perugini with $1.99. Enjoy my gelato. Thanks for streaming. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, here we go. 1, 2. Easy. All right, so Fortunato Bros Cafe. Now I have to decide which flavor I want to get. I don't want to get pistachio or mint because I had mint ice cream the other day at Cold Stone Creamery. So no mint today. Let's see. All right, which gelato do I want? Oh, there's the gelato over there. Nice. I'm gonna mute because there's music playing. All right, sorry about that. I had to mute it because there was a song playing in the store. But now I can enjoy my gelato. I hope you can hear me now. Good spot to relax. So here is my gelato. I got this for, let me find a better spot with better lighting. This way works better. Okay. Here. All right. This is the tiramisu flavor, $2.75. Tiramisu. Whoa. This tastes just like tiramisu, except it's cold. Tiramisu gelato. Oh my goodness. This even got pieces of tiramisu in it. I don't know if you can see it on the stream, but mmm. $2.75 for this gelato. Fortunato Brothers on Manhattan Avenue and DeVoe Street. Calvin Simpson with $8. I'm on my game tonight, enjoying tonight's walk. I'm glad you think so, man. Glad you think so. This is great on a hot day, and it's not too sweet either, but tastes just like tiramisu. If any of you don't know, tiramisu is the Italian cake. I don't know exactly what it's made of. Hey, how's it going? What? Someone knows me here?
Yeah, I live here too.
Wow.
Have a nice day. And
Thank
stay
you. What? Oh my goodness. Someone knows me. I'm just randomly here around the corner eating tiramisu gelato. Wow. I'm seriously thinking I'm getting known in every neighborhood in New York City now. All 5 boroughs. Wow. So good. Kid Foodie, nice name there. Perfect for what I'm eating now. Saying if I could wish John Riley a happy birthday. Mr. John Riley, happy birthday to you. You're 1 year older now. I hope you're proud of it. I'm glad I got this tiramisu. It's been a while since I had actual tiramisu. Darrell saying tiramisu's coffee, eggs, sugar, mascarpone cheese, and cocoa. Thank you for that. That's a lot of ingredients for a cake. Someone's waving at me. I can't tell. Sometimes I can't even tell if people are actually I still can't tell. The window behind me. Yeah. I can't tell. Sometimes people say they can see me and waving at me, but it's really hard for me sometimes. Uh-oh. Eve Demore, $2. Thank you. I gotta move because there's some mosquitoes here. I don't want to be the host. Oops. I don't want to be the victim of a meal when I'm enjoying my meal, so I'll walk to a different corner and have my gelato, finish it. I know my experience with the mosquito the other day, so rather not give them my blood. Okay, let's go. All right. Hard for me to lean this somewhere. You know what? I think I'm gonna have to do this and just put this on the ground. That's the only way. Let's put this down on the ground. And I'll just kneel. Because there's not much left anyway with this. I want to do it quickly because it's gonna melt. Got it. Finished. Now throw this out at the same garbage bin that I threw the other drink out. Let's go back to that corner. Fortunato Brothers. Excellent, excellent gelato. Lamb Brian with 20 bucks. Dude, man, you rock. You're awesome. I'd send a gelato your way, but unfortunately, it'll probably melt by the time it does. So, what I do need to do after I throw this gelato container out is to put on my external battery pack because I got a low battery warning. And I saw a comment asking if I got a haircut. Yes, I did. I got my haircut on Monday, on day one when the hair salons reopened. Oh my goodness. Can I fit this somewhere? I think I'll put it in here. That works. It's small, so it fits. All right, let me use the top of this big belly solar thing so I could charge my phone. Right. Let's see now. I got to. So this is what I do. I get the external battery pack, put it in my shirt pocket like this. Get my iPhone cable, plug it in here, and then this goes to the iPhone. Make sure this is on. Press the button. Phone's charging. Good. Perfect. And now I'm charged. All right. Let me go this way back to McCarren Park. And I'll end the stream exactly where I started it at. Shadows missed the entire walk. Oh no. Well, you can catch me next time. I go live almost every day now. And you can also rewind. Mike a ton saying if they have a public restroom. They do have one in McCarren Park. John Walter, you enjoyed the walk? I enjoyed the walk too. Joe Hernandez, Jada's10, asking if I'm ever going back to Twitch. Yeah, so about that, Twitch actually denied my partnership application. I don't know why they would do that. It's a bad business move on their part, but I don't think I'll be going back to Twitch, to be honest. Plus, most of my viewer base is on YouTube, and it seems to have improved since the times when I considered going to Twitch instead. So I'll be staying here on YouTube. Yeah, and I thought about it too. Twitch, I really feel, isn't a good long-term move for my channel. Why split my audience up? And I feel like YouTube is the video content, giant right now. Twitch is kind of like a really kind of specific fan base there. Twitch is a lot of live streaming content, but a lot of that live streaming content caters mostly to the gamers. So it's really not a perfect one-to-one, platform for me to transition to, because there's something different from Twitch than YouTube, even for live streams. The audience kind of caters to different people, and there's just a different kind of fan base for each platform. Yeah, that's another thing Kevin's taking towards. Twitch is kind of strange too, because when you go searching for a channel, it's kind of like all over the place. It's hard to search for channels on there, and it's not really categorized well when you want to look for someone. Valerie Houlette McCarthy asking if I play any video games. I used to be a big video game player. I played a lot of Super Nintendo, PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2, but not really anymore. Benji, I'm walking to McCarren Park. Then from McCarren, I could make my way back very easily. Ice David became a PC gamer. That tiny dog did not faze me at all. Anytime I pass by little tiny dogs, I'm already on guard for what they're gonna do, and they're gonna go, "Arr, arr, arr, arr." Some of them get really scary. One time I was walking along 34th Street, there was a little tiny dog who came out of an entrance right away, and it was like bark, bark, bark. And I think my heart skipped a beat there. I really thought like a lion was roaring at me or something. They're mean, those little dogs. I don't know what it is with those tiny little dogs, but they always find an opportunity to bark at something that's bigger or taller than they are. PAJ, you saw that incident, it really freaked me out. Yeah, I mean, normally I'd be okay if I see the dog from a long distance away, but that one just turned the corner and me was like, rah, rah, rah. David Clipper saying, especially Taiwanese puppies. Whoa, not for me, Action Kid. You know what's funny too? When I was in Taiwan doing a lot of videos, almost every single dog I recorded there was going to the bathroom at one point. And it was just so like coincidental. The first dog I saw in Taiwan, I was like, oh, look at how cute this dog is in Chinese. And then it was doing a number 2 on live stream. Or maybe number 1, I don't know. And now I was like, nope, that dog's not cute anymore. All right, here's McCarren Park. The other side of McCarren Park. Brooklyn, New York, you were chased by a little fluffy dog before? Yeah, the small dogs are the ones you gotta be careful of, not the big ones. Also, one thing you gotta be careful of too are puppies. I was in Taiwan somewhere and there was a group of like 5 puppies that just chased after me and I didn't know what they were gonna do. I was running from them. And the puppies, they made me lose my battery cover for my microphone. Here's another mulberry tree, folks. Let me see if there's a good berry here. I can pick it and eat it. Molly Canterbury with $10 New Zealand. Thank you so much. Appreciate it very much. Where's a good mulberry I could pick? Oh my goodness. This is too high too. This one isn't ripe either. I gotta find a ripe one. Oh, I think this one might be ripe. Oh my gosh, that one was so ripe, it just fell from my fingers. I was like, yeah, that's the ripe one, and I picked it, it fell right away. That's how you know it's really ripe, because it just falls from the tree. All right, forget it. Forget it. In New York City terms, forget about it. Forget about that mulberry tree. I don't need it. But honestly, the mulberry fruit is very good. I was reading watching a YouTube video because I was curious about it after I ate one in College Point, and it's actually a survival food. If you're in an area, you can pick the mulberries. You put a plastic tarp underneath and start shaking the tree. you'll get tons of mulberries, and they're really good. And the really ripe mulberries, they'll just fall from the tree like the one I touched. I didn't even need to touch it. I was just touching the branch and it fell down. Heidi Fong is asking if I could read Chinese just a little bit. My Chinese is not good at all, and I'm definitely out of practice. Here's a handball court. Not crowded right now. Let's go this way. So you see, folks, McCarren Park is split up into two different parts. This one here is the handball court. Over here is another section of McCarren Park. They got swings here and also a sprinkler. And the other one has softball courts. Look at this dog. Whoa! I can't even get up there that easily. How'd that dog get up there? What? That's impossible. This playground over here is no kids in it. Heidi is writing something in Chinese that I don't understand that well. My Chinese isn't that good to read all those characters. Here's now this is what I don't get. Like, only some entrances are open and some are still closed. It's very strange. Maybe there's another mulberry tree here. I don't see any though. I think I would devote more time to learning Chinese. I kind of was doing that before I really got into YouTube, but this YouTube stuff, it really took a lot of time away from me doing that. And what do you know, this is another, oh no, that's not a mulberry tree, that's a spiky nut or something. Doesn't look too appetizing. All right, let's go this way and then make a left. Katrina McPherson, whoa. The Rodriguez family from Arizona enjoys your videos. Ma'am, Almira is a big fan. She wants to thank you all for the views of the city. She hasn't been since the 70s. Stay safe and be well. Katrina, you are awesome. Thank you so much. And thank you to the Rodriguez family from Arizona also. I love it. I'm glad I can make your lives a little bit more positive and happy. Here's the taco truck, Tacos Chula. Uh-oh, folks, tiny dog. I'm staying away from this tiny dog because I know they're fearsome. Watch. Something's gonna happen with these dogs. And there's also a big dog there, so. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, uh-oh.
Who is that? Who is that?
I am scared of the little dogs. There's another dog over there. Tiny dogs don't really like to bark at other tiny dogs. They always bark at larger dogs, which I find very strange. All right, folks, I'm gonna end the live stream here. Gonna use the restroom and then make my way back. And a sign of the times, folks, we have here Black Lives Matters. So ending the stream exactly where I started it. But anyway, folks, if you enjoy this live walk of Williamsburg, walking around for 2 hours, got to enjoy some nice places today. Some gelato, some drinks, and check out the neighborhood, a little bit of the Jewish neighborhood as well, although I wish I could have showed you more. The signal wasn't that good there, but I'm glad the signal improved. But take care, folks. Have a good night, good evening, good morning, wherever you are. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.